Hello, this is St. Augustine, Florida, Real Estate and Lifestyle Video Magazine. I'm Suzy Bagan, a realtor with Watson. Our video magazine is about houses, buying them and selling them. Our great lifestyle here in Northeast Florida, and particularly in historic St. Augustine. We will cover hard-hitting issues, local events, and talk about our lifestyle. Today I have Stephen Collins with me. He is a short sale expert and also does lots of real estate closings. I have a question that I want to ask Stephen on behalf of lots of my clients. What is the difference, and is there a difference, is the question from my clients, between the promissory note and the mortgage?
That's a very good question, and unfortunately, I think a lot of people have a misunderstanding about the difference. When you buy a home, at closing, there are two major documents, in my opinion, that you sign. One is the promissory note, the other is the mortgage. The promissory note is just like it sounds. You're promised to pay back the funds in which you're borrowing to purchase your home. The mortgage is nothing more than the collateral document. If you do not honor the terms of the promissory note, the collateral document is used to pay the note. They are two separate documents. Now at closing we do marry the two together, but they are separate. And the misconception that people have is that, well, if my home is no longer worth what I paid for it, I can let it get foreclosed on and take the credit hit. That's not the case. You will take a credit hit, yes, but you have that promissory note out there still. And if that promissory note is not satisfied to its fullest, then the people who lost or who own the note can then come after the individual for any deficiencies. And in this marketplace, there are normally big deficiencies.
They sure are.
And with that deficiency, they can then file what they call a deficiency judgment. That judgment is good for 20 years. They can seek a garnishment of wages. They can seize checking accounts. And a lot of times, because of the financial hardships that people are going through, it forces people who may have not had to file bankruptcy into bankruptcy. And it's a very, very discouraging thing. So it's very important to understand the difference, and this is why we do short sales.
Great, and let's just talk a minute about what is the advantage as the seller, Stephen, in coming to the realtor first and setting up the listing as a short sale and then getting on board with your law firm and title company to be proactive in getting that sale done, because credit-wise, isn't it a greater benefit to the seller to have accomplished a short sale than to end up in foreclosure?
Well, proactive is the word, and yes, it's much better for a short sale than it is a foreclosure. Not only for the credit. I think that the credit definitely, if you looked at the credit hit versus a short sale and a foreclosure, there's a difference. You're going to be better off with a short sale versus a foreclosure. The important thing to remember is the deficiency judgment. They're good for 20 years, and we're seeing these lenders and these investors sell this bad debt to what we call credit sharks, and then they do wreak havoc on people's lives. When we do a short sale, our point is to negotiate that in such a way to we go to the bank and we give them the better of two options. You can foreclose and try to go after these people for the deficiency, or you can take the money now and hopefully end up better than the lender would if they went through the foreclosure. And in return, we want the lender to forgive the seller of the deficit. It works. Not 100%. Every situation is different. And we can talk about those situations maybe at some other time.
Great. Thanks for being here. Visit us at SuzyBagan.com, and if you have any questions, email me your questions and we'll take a look at our video magazine. Thanks again.